What's going on, guys? It's EliteZephyr here, AKA DragoniteMike, bringing you a replay of the Week 2 UTL battle for Season 3 versus the Seattle Swamperts. I was in the middle of a call with my girlfriend when Swampy here challenged me, and I didn't want to tell her that I needed to hang up so that I could record the battle, and I said I'll just post comment. So this one might run a little longer because I'm gonna start and stop throughout the battle so that I can explain my thought process at the time. And I'll just play it so y'all can see what's going on here. That's obnoxiously loud in my ears. Let me adjust the audio. Just can see that really quick. Sorry. There we go. That sounds a little better. So I let in with my Nidoking, just Scarf Stealth Rock. I figured it would be the best move to go for. Swapped out to Ducky against Celesteela. This was crucial, getting the paralysis there on his Clefable, because well, it comes into play later. It helps me knock it out and survive a little longer in the battle. I swapped into my Nidoking here. I didn't actually bring a poison type move on Nidoking. I brought like Flamethrower and Ice Beam, I think. It was like Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Earth Power, and Stealth Rock. Yeah, so I didn't bring Sludge Wave on the spread. So I was basically just using Nidoking to push Sally out. And I figured he'd swap out to a Celesteela here. I found out he was specially defensive with his Celesteela, so I swapped out to my Blastoise, and I'm just like, alright, I need to get these rocks off the field because I don't want Salamence to get too hurt when I try to bring him in later. Looking at his team when I came into the battle itself, I realized like I really can't bring Mega Gallade because there's like Celesteela Clefable just kind of shuts Mega Gallade down just as a whole, and so there's no like two moves I can bring to kind of keep both of them off of me. So I didn't bring Mega Gallade. Instead, I rocked out with Mence being my sweeper. So we have a little bit of a mini stall battle here between the two of them. So I swap out to my Blastoise to spin the rocks away again. He swaps out to his Crocodile, and he just doubles into Celesteela. Probably expecting a Scald to come out instead of that. So I swap out to my Entei, Young Sacred, and I made the best read here. I clicked Stone Edge, and I missed. Of course, Stone missed. You can joke about that all you want in the comments. And so I was just like, alright, I'm going to swap out to Super Saiyan Rose, my Virizion, that's what this thing's called. He brought Air Slash. I didn't think he was going to bring Air Slash, but a miss combined with the amount of HP that I'm regenerating off of Giga Drain means it requires like two Air Slashes to knock me out. And I live... Oh, he roosted here, and then I think he swaps out. I have, like, Giga Drain's my only, like, real way of surviving this. So, this is what, like, brings me back right here, is these two consecutive paralysis. Two fully paras back-to-back. And that's huge for me, because not only does Super Saiyan Rose here live to see another day, it also takes out Clefable, which is big because Clefable would have walled Salamence from sweeping me. I swap out to my Blastoise here. I let him get a D-Dance up, and then what I should have done, instead of clicking Toxic, I should have clicked Roar to phase his Zard out. But instead I just kind of let it die. I don't remember what I went out. I went out to Ducky here. I have the special attack boost, and I click Tri Attack. Yeah, I just switched back to Virizion, just because Virizion's like the least useful of the mons I have left. so he can take me down if he wants. I was just kind of sacking it off, waiting for the opportunity to get a better switch. It was about that point in the battle that I realized that his Celesteela was specially defensive instead of physically defensive. And so I let him take out Virizion. And I think he expected me to click Air Slat or Stone Edge here, expecting him to switch out to Ray. And so he stayed in instead. And so I was just like, nah, I'm going to click Sacred Fire. At this point, I need to get rid of Celesteela. Because with Celesteela and Clefable gone, Salamence just kind of runs house through the rest of his team here. I take a knockoff. I click Tri Attack. Then he knocks me off again, and I get paralyzed. So there's trade 1 for the full paras on Clefable. I swap out to Entei here and just click Extreme Speed because his Crook is a pain. So here was the big play. I swap to Nidoking. I get off a Thunderbolt, which does a lot of damage. He takes out my Nidoking, and I'm like, all right, this is where Salamence comes in to do the do. I click Dragon Dance. Of course, keep in mind he clicked Scald against me twice and got burns on me both times. So I had to D-dance up again so that I'm at least at neutral attack. But then from here, I just Supersonic Sky Striked and just sent Mantine into the next dimension. In hindsight here, instead of clicking Outrage, I should have just clicked Earthquake, because Earthquake would still hit Zardex, and then I wouldn't have had to worry about this whole exchange happening. So he Rock Polishes. He took 60-some% or 30-some%, and then he SD'd. Had I hit myself in Confusion here, Salamence would have died on the next turn, and then Entei would have died on the following turn, and I would have lost. So, but good game to Swampy all the same. He's like one of, if not the best coach in this league. He just coming off of this week, or coming off of the last week, he was sick, and so he'd been gone for like almost a whole week. And when he came, he messaged me one day and said, "Hey, I'm feeling better today. Let's have our battle." And I was like, "All right." So I went into this battle thinking like I was gonna get smacked up. Like when I messaged him, I said, "Hey, I'm ready to battle." I said, "Come give me the slap," because I expected him to just walk in here and 6-0 me. If you remember last year, Swampy just kind of he brought it back with his Mega Scizor. But the matchup last year, I did so incredibly well against him. Had I won that match, I would have gone into the playoffs, and not winning that match kind of sealed the deal for me, because then the free win that I got the following week didn't really matter, because I was still 7-8, and someone else made playoffs over top of me. So, but like I said, GG to Swampy. The next battle you guys will see will be week 3 versus Miami Magnemites. I actually recorded this battle after I recorded that one. I recorded that one live, and I was like, all right, well, since I'm in the zone of recording, I'll just post-com record this one. Obviously, post-com battles go a little bit faster, and I'm kind of dragging this out for no reason. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'm going to keep trying to do live comms, just because live comms are a little more fun by comparison. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and stay tuned for more. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye.